All right. It is 6 o'clock on the money. Got one viewer so far. Who's watching tonight? Oh, we got two. Give us a hello. Tell us where you're from. Oh, hold on. Oh, Keith Frank, where at in Southern Illinois you from? If you didn't know, I'm from Southern Illinois myself. Trenton. Okay, yeah, you're just a little north of me. I'm from Marion area. Greetings from Northern Illinois. I was there yesterday. As you can see, I came home with a few things. I usually wait for about the 5-minute mark to kind of get started on talking about everything. Wait and see who joins and stuff. I was kind of glad he had his sale. I was able to save a little bit of money as opposed to shopping with Outback or Dalton's. Not that anything's wrong with them, but save money on like shipping and stuff. So this is one thing I'm pretty glad to have gotten from him. I'd been wanting this thing for a while. I don't know what tractor I'm going to hook this up to, because I am going to display it. I'll be right there tomorrow. Oh. Was you there Friday by chance? No, I had to work. Yeah. Yeah, Friday was crazy. I couldn't believe all the people that were there. It was quite interesting. You thought you were at a full-on toy show, the way people were coming and going. I hope they did good, because if they did good, that means they'll stay around a little while. All right, it's past the 5-minute mark. Looks like we got 3 people watching. Here's something I was kind of glad to grab. I know it's kind of cheap. It's made by Greenlight. It's nothing too special. It says B&B Farm Toys. I didn't know that they had a hand in this. Pretty neat truck, really. I know if anyone's ever seen any of my previous videos, I've done a few reviews on some grain trucks. I have an all red Ford that matches with this. I know I have a Chevy grain truck. I think it's a C65 with just a single axle that's orange and white that I really like. Quite possibly, I don't know, it's kind of a toss-up between either the Ford or the orange and white Chevy. I like those both a lot. Be a tie between my favorites. And he's got these for a really nice price. $20 I don't think's bad for this truck. I think it's a pretty good deal. I'd like to see if somebody makes like a 3D printed tarp for this. That would be cool to have. Just a tarp that snaps on there. Something else I was glad to grab from him was this. I kind of want the Chaser version, but those are going, for $150. I figured I'd let them kind of settle down a little bit, and I'm sure the prices will maybe come down a little bit. So I eventually hope to have the Chaser one of this. The Chaser one has like I think it's got like silver in the rims, and I can't remember what else, but I know it looks pretty sharp. I'm trying to think. I know this Massey is something cool that I'm glad came out. Looks like I tore it. I hope I did. But not a bad price. I think that's what they're all going for. They may be going for a few dollars more. I don't know. But it seems like everything Kevin sells, he's usually a few bucks cheaper than everyone else. So I'm looking forward to getting this out and getting a review done on it. I know this seems to be the big popular thing for today that's out, that everyone's really jumping on. Not a whole lot of people doing the strip till around where I live. I know I haven't seen any, like, I'm sure there's people maybe around here in Southern Illinois that do, but I know I haven't seen it. To the best that I can recall, people will use up a tarp cover for you. That would be cool. That would be real cool, Kyle. Anyways, so Not a lot of people here in Southern Illinois, the best I can tell, strip till. They mainly do like traditional planting. So, not something that you really see. I know I haven't seen it. Not that it's not done around here, but I don't think it's all that common. I don't know why it's not that common. I've talked to other people to try and understand why this is such a new kind of hot thing in farming and why it isn't popular around here, but it seems to be popular everywhere else. So, and then if you know me, you know I have a thing for grain carts. Busting this thing back out up here again. I have several, probably over 40 grain carts, all 1/64 scale, and I plan on adding more as time goes on. But I really, really wanted this one. I have an old DCP tarp. If you want to cut that up, put it on the grain truck, bars that go across. Maybe could do that. I like Kyle's idea of just a straight up 3D printed one that would just snap on and fit. That's all I'm looking for. It doesn't have to be high detail or anything. I just want the like 3D printed tarp that can snap on. That's all I'm looking for. So, but this was something ever since it's been out. I have been dying to get my hands on it, and I've just kind of hee-hawed around and kept buying other things and kind of procrastinate on buying it. I don't know why. It's better than C70 sandwich. I've got one. We can look. Give me a minute here. No, the C65 appears to be smaller. Oh yeah, C65 is a lot smaller. Yeah, it doesn't. I can't compare it to anything because it is like substantially bigger. So, and for those of you that don't know, these are out now. These are super handy to have. It kind of helps you get a good idea where the market's at on a lot of things. And I know, like for me, I'm real kind of frugal about how I spend my money on farm toys. I'm I have a budget, so I like to see if well, is this a good deal on this toy? I'll look it up in the price guide, and it's not an exact in the price guides. It's gives you an about, a ballpark figure of what they're going for. So, and they're really handy to just have one. Good at the green line, go to green tree. Let's start. Oh, I don't know. I have one of those grain trucks. One of the the International Work Stars. I did a video on it. The grain bed, if you're like talking about comparison, they're a lot longer. Appears to be, because I even looked at the one I had here. So, if everyone didn't know, we are now on Instagram at the letter T, the letter N, and then the letter C, Toy Tractors. You can check us out there. We're up to, I think, 85 followers so far in just a couple days. So we've really just kind of taken off here recently. So feel free to check us out there too. I put out an announcement about the live video today on, hey, good evening, my friend. Keep up good work on the videos. Well, thank you. I do appreciate that. We're going to get this out here, and we're all going to look at it together. As soon as I find a sharp object. Let's see here. All right, I got a sharp object. All right. Let's see. Let's see. The other day I opened my Ertl 150th John Deere 850K. Huh. Yeah, that's never good. Unfortunately, what's sad is a lot of shipping today. I know we get a lot of packages and stuff. We have a soon-to-be 4-month-old son, and we order stuff for him just because it's a lot easier. And it never fails. At least one of the packages is just all torn real bad. And you know, it's like they personally don't, I hate that they don't care whether something's torn up or not. And I can't see it leaving the store or wherever you're ordering stuff from like that, you know. For example, I had won an award earlier this year at a car show for my car. If those of you that don't know, during the, I call it the toy off season, because that seems to be whenever it kind of slows down. But from spring through summer and partly into fall, I go to car shows and I show my car that I have. And anyways, I had won an award at a car show, and it was on backwards. It was upside down, actually. And I mailed it off to the trophy company, and they mailed me a new one back. And whenever I got it, the box that it was in was absolutely destroyed, and the award was destroyed along with the box. So they had to make me another brand new award to hang up. So it was quite the ordeal. Man, shipping is terrible, and even some companies are quantity over quality. Yep. I had a discussion. I'm kind of friendly with our UPS guy, and he was talking about how they had his truck so full he has to take stuff out just to be able to get to stuff. You know, you would think that, you know, there's a limit to where they're like, okay, this is good. You know, you just can't try and fit everything under the moon in there, because then you're kind of, there we go, my Lord. And then you're taking the chance of destroying or damaging people's packages, you know, but they got to try and get as much out as they can all at once. This thing is pretty neat. For those of you that don't know, this is all plastic. The only metal seems to be maybe like the chassis part of this is metal, but the grain tank itself is plastic. Let's see here. We'll try and get this. Oh, wow. Oh, we had 7 for a minute, or for a second there. 7 would be the most people to be ever on one of our live streams at once. I'd really like that. I'd like it if we had 10 or more. I know that I really enjoy, I just want to say I really enjoy these live streams, doing them with you guys, giving me a chance to talk to everyone and share this hobby that I love so much with everyone. So, pretty neat, detailed. Now, I will end up making a full review video of this tractor, or of this grain cart, and I'll go over specifics. It's pretty nice. I like the decals are all nice. You got real windows here, as you can see. You see clean through it. So that's nice. I was hoping this would actually be kind of all die-cast metal, but it's all majority plastic. So hopefully they'll do a tracked version. I don't care if they do the 1050 or a brand new one, but it'd be really neat if they did a tracked version of this. I want to get one of my tractors, see what this would look like. Let's see if it'll work on anything. Oh. Well, guys, it appears to be I don't have any other. Well, sadly, this will not work on any 1/32 scale tractors I have. I was hoping to really put this on the back of like of the 89, I think it's the 8960 1/32 scale got, or like the 620 quad track or something like that. You know, I was really hoping to put this behind one of those, but unfortunately, they all have a pin for a hitch and not a hole, except for the 620 quad track has a real tiny hole, and the John Deere's have a real tiny hole too. Otherwise, I was hoping this would work, but unfortunately it don't. So I don't know if there's a 1/32 scale tractor that has a hitch that would accept this or not. So I guess I'm gonna be on the lookout for something that'll work with this, That bums me out. But it will be displayed, I guess, with all my other carts until then. Well, we lost a few viewers. Hopefully we can get some more people back. If you guys would, could you share our live stream? See if we can set a new personal best. I'd greatly appreciate that. You know, like I said, the most I've ever had on here at one time is 6 people. Oh, we're down to 3. Tires look to be really nice. Nice big tires. Nice tread, nice detail on the rim. Have mine on a Case IH 335 Magnum. The hitch is big enough. Oh. Well, that's the thing though, is, you know, that my collection, if for those that don't know, I mainly collect four-wheel drive tractors. And if I don't, you know, outside of four-wheel drive tractors, I, you know, got implements, of course. But the few other tractors I got that aren't like articulated four-wheel drives are ones like Minneapolis Moline and Allis-Chalmers, which are some of my favorite tractor manufacturers. So I like to buy up, you know, a lot of the row crop tractors even for them. So having a Case IH 335 Magnum would kind of, yeah, it would be neat because it would be working with this, but it would just be an oddball in my collection, and it would kind of drive me nuts personally. Because it wouldn't look right with so much other four-wheel drives. Because all the four-wheel drives, or all the 1/32 scale tractors I do have, are all articulated four-wheel drives. Like I've got all the John Deere 60 series four-wheel drives. I've got the 8560, the 8760, and the 8960 articulated four-wheel drives. Did they make a 1/32 scale Big Blue? I don't think so. That's a good question. Got any semis? I have a few. They're all 1/64 scale, and a lot of them are just Ertl semis that everyone's seen. Probably the one neat thing I have and the only reason I bought this, which I'm glad I did because I really like it, the Illinois State Fairgrounds, DuQuoin, Illinois. Get that. I don't know if you can see that. But this is the state fair that's held right by me every year. And I thought it was really neat that they came out with a special edition semi to celebrate that. And I had seen this on eBay and ended up winning it for actually a really cheap price. So I was pretty happy to get it. And of course, you know, it works because it's a hopper bottom. It'd go on the farm, so nice Peterbilt. Pretty cool truck. And of course, you know, you got the hood that opens. That's probably the one cool semi that I have. Now, do you guys have any toys on your Christmas wish list that you're hoping to get? Either from family or you're going to do some self-Christmas shopping? Springfield Fair also. You know, I think I seen one of those, Keith. Whenever I was looking for another one of these, I wanted to get one from my brother because he thought that this was really cool. And I tried finding him one, and I think I ran across the one for the Springfield Fair. So they did an LP tanker for the state fair. Nice rig. Well, we're back up to 6, as well as a hopper bottom. Oh, well, if I ever come across that LP rig, I'll probably end up having to buy it too. Right now, I've actually kind of been in the mindset a little bit more of trying to get things together to have a display. Oh, there's 7 people. All right. That's a new personal best. That makes me really happy. I've been, like I was saying, I've been in the market kind of thinking a little bit more along the lines of starting to build a display or something, and I've been looking at some low boys and different flatbeds, and I want my farm trucks to be orange and white. I was really hoping every casting in the new GL first gen touch. Oh. Are they really bad far off? I mean, I know, I think it was you and some other guys on the For the Love of Tractors Discord were pretty kind of excited about them, it seemed like. And, talking about customizing them and stuff. But I mean, if they're real bad as far as like dimensions, yeah, I can't say I blame you for not wanting to buy them. Well, have you anyone put a list together for Christmas of farm toys that they want? I know some of us are a little older. There's nothing wrong in still talking to Santa Claus about getting that one special farm toy. I know for me, probably got most of mine today. Yeah, that's kind of what I did Friday. Now next month, I don't know if you know this or not, next month there's a toy show in Dexter, Missouri and Effingham, Illinois. I plan on going to the one in Effingham. Me and a friend of mine and my wonderful wife and my little boy will be attending the one in Effingham. That's always a really good show. Super nice. Foot push backwards. It's for the pulling trucks. Oh, yes, it is a very nice show. But I plan on picking up I'll just give a spoiler. I plan on picking up the 1/16 scale Alice Chalmers 440, and maybe, just maybe, the new 1/16 scale Steiger. I think it's the, I want to say it's like the Tiger, the new one that's out. I forget. Steiger's another big company for me that I really like to collect. Bearcat, then there's a couple new DC strips I wouldn't mind getting. Yeah, I thought about getting the, I think it's made by First Gear DCP, the GMC or Chevy truck with the tandem axles. That's one that's on my list. Let's see here, what else? So the Alice Chalmers 440, the Steiger, those are on my Christmas list. I want to kind of buy some more grain carts. I know I'm missing the Unverferth 64 scale grain carts on tracks. I'd like to get those. I want the black. Oh, those are neat. Jason Shireman with, I believe, in concert with B&B Farm Toys, they did those. That's all I can say for now. I can't. There's a little bit more. There's something involving those coming up. I can't say. I have a, let's just say Jason Shireman is a wonderful person, and I'm glad to have become friends with him, and look forward to working with him in the future. He's really, I've very heavy toy, well made. Yes, from his review that I've seen, he's talked about how it's actually, die cast metal and stuff. So, I'm very thankful that my wife and we've really become friends with people like Amy and Kevin. I don't know if there's, nicer people out there. Jason Shireman, great, great guy. And I'm so happy I've become friends with him. I've learned a lot from him. He's the reason I started this YouTube channel mainly. I thought that it would be neat to do something a little bit more. To the best of my knowledge, I'm the only person that when I review the toys, I give out like all the factual information, all the specifications about the real life tractors and implements and everything. But I really enjoy the hobby, and he's kind of really what kind of got me into this, and he's such good people. So, but there is something coming up with that. I don't know what all he has in store for me, but he's got something in store for me. I'm waiting to see. So, let's see here. What else? I know I'm looking at, like I said, at the Effingham show. That's can't wait to see what's next. I think it's going to be pretty good. I'm pretty excited. I'll make videos on what's coming up. I don't know everything he's got in store for me, but he's got something cooking for me. It's going to be interesting. I know that there's people like Landon Woodruff. Man, that kid is talented. He's making some really neat stuff. Just such neat stuff that he makes. Like I have that one Minneapolis Moline, like I call it the Restoration, because in my display that I'm working on, going to eventually build, there's going to be a shop, and like the shop project is restoring the tractor, Trying to think of what else. I've thought about buying the modern John Deere 1/32 scale, like the 9R and maybe the 9RX 1/32 scale. Those have kind of had my eye, and I keep tossing around the idea of buying those. The new Fendt tractors, the Fendt sprayer and the new Fendt, the track tractor, the Fendt Challenger, I guess you call it. I know what it is. I just can't think of it off the top of my head. It's like the 1151 or something like that. But those are out. Those are on my Christmas wish list. So, pretty excited about that. I know I'm asking Santa for those Fendts. That'd be really nice. Let's see here. What else? Now, it would be a dream. I hope that maybe one day either the National Farm Toy Show or Toy Tractor Times, maybe, I don't know, one of them. Now, like I said, I love the articulated four-wheel drives. 98% of my collection is articulated four-wheel drives. Everything else is a handful of combines and implements. I think I maybe have like I'd say 95% maybe. And then the other 5% everything else. So I've got over 400 pieces in my collection. It's crazy. Trying to think. Oh, I'm hoping for either a white 4270. I think that would be the 2023. I hope that's what they do. Maybe the white 4270. Or even the Agco Star. That would be really neat. Or now I can't remember which model Massey Ferguson it is. I think someone said it was like the 5200 or something like that. That is based off the McConnell Mark. That would be really cool. You could have either the McConnell or the Massey Ferguson be a chase version, you know. That would be really neat. I seen that now they have John Deere's coming out with, they're using the Farm Toy Show tractor, the 8960, and they have decaled it for the 8760, and I'll definitely be buying one of those because the 70 and 60 series John Deere tractors are some of my favorites as well. I'm hoping that they'll get into the 70 series. That'd be really neat, like an 8790, an 8970, and an 8870. Those are really neat. I was kind of let down a little bit a couple years back with the National Farm Toy Show whenever they did the 4W220. I was really hoping for a 4W305 because I've actually worked on those. I've had dealings with them, and they are some of the neatest looking tractors to go 4W305. And same thing with the 7580. I wish they'd done the 80, what is it, the 8580? Yeah, the 8580. I wish they'd done it instead of the 7580, but it is what it is. They're still neat tractors and everything. I'm looking forward to getting this one out, reviewing it and talking about it and everything. So those are kind of like my hopes and dreams. And I know Jason and I talked one time, we got into a discussion about like the Wagner, you know, the future of Ertl doing their, what is it, the Prestige collection or something. But like a 70s series would be really neat to have a Prestige tractor in 1/16 scale. That's just one of the ones we were talking about. I think it'd be really neat to see that. Or now I know Scale Models did a 1/16 scale Agco Star. It'd be really neat for them to redo that model. Let's see here. A new Claas Lexion 1/64 scale combine would be nice to see come out. Does anyone else have anything they'd like to see come out, or anything that they'd want, they're hoping Santa Claus will bring them for Christmas? And if you're looking to buy toys, check out Jason or Kevin Tolka. He's a great guy. Here's their information. They actually have a physical store in Odin, Illinois, where you can go, and they have hours posted on their website where you can see when they're going to be in their store. But Kevin Tolka has a lot of neat stuff. Jason Shireman, if you go to forthelovetractors.com, he sells toys there, and you can find some neat things he's got for sale there. And if you're into customizing, Jason Shireman's got some really neat stuff that he 3D prints. Let's see here. Oh, 1/32 scale Big Buds. That's something that's on my dream list. I keep hoping Santa Claus will maybe bring me something like that. And I'll tell you the truth, I'll take any of the 1/32 scale Big Buds. I don't care which one it is, if it's the 16V 747 or if it's the Series 4. I think they have a Series 4 500. Then there's also the 1/32 scale 525 50s. So yeah, any of those would be just awesome. I know I'd greatly love those. Yes, I know. Oh, I know he does. And trust me, I looked at those and I pondered it, and I wanted to get the new things that were out, like the grain truck, these two tractors, and the Kuhn Krause strip till. I really wanted to get these first because they're what's new. They're what has everyone's attention right now. So that's why I went with that, or else I probably would have bought one of those. But give it just due time, I will end up with at least one of them. I know I watch them all the time on eBay and stuff, so. And then, that would be cool, 4960. I think I just seen one of those or something. Maybe, I don't know. I'd have to look it up to see for sure. But, trying to think. I know $375. I wonder if that's, I've got a friend that has a 1/16 scale John Deere, and he bought it whenever it first came out, and now he was talking about how it's worth a whole lot of money. I wonder if that's not it, because he told me it was worth like over $400 now or something like that. which everyone will soon. Luckily, this friend I'm telling you about, he actually lives real close by. He's going to be letting me review some of the toys in his collection. He's got a lot of really neat stuff, and he does a phenomenal job. King Randy, nice of you to join us. Usually you're the first one on here. You're slacking, buddy. But he does really phenomenal job on like customizing and like scratch building tractors. He does really good job. He's a lot more patient and steady at it than I am. He's got a TR99 New Holland Combine that he is just completely built to the nines, 1/64 scale, and has just done a phenomenal job on. Looks awesome. I cannot wait to see it whenever it's finally all done. He's been in this a lot longer than I have. He's been in this probably over 20 years. And I guess in a sense new. I've been collecting now for close to 10 years, and I got lucky, had been up photographing old farm equipment all day, just got back home. Oh, cool. That is really cool. But anyways, I got lucky and I found a wife that allowed me to do this hobby, that's been there with me with this hobby, and enjoys it with me in a sense. You know, she likes going and she hangs out. She meets a lot of neat people like Amy Tolkien now, and her and Amy have really become really good friends. So God bless her heart. She goes all over these toy shows with me, and she's always right there. And I couldn't imagine it in any other way. And now I have a wonderful son who I get to tote around and take with me. And on the plus side, his stroller doubles as a cart. So I can just put stuff in his stroller and I ain't got to carry it around. So yeah. I think we're going to wrap it up here soon. You know, we're coming up on an hour here. I don't know. Oh, King Randy, we were talking about what we're hoping to get for Christmas. What we're hoping Santa Claus will maybe bring to us, and things we're hoping to see in the future. If you want to add any kind of anything to the conversation we're having. What you're seeing on my table here is things I gotten at Kevin's Farm Toy Store for Black Friday sale that he had. Oh. Now there's another show, a big one. I don't know if anyone knows about it, but it's the St. Louis show. I'll be attending that. I'll actually be staying at the hotel there. If anybody wants to catch up with me, maybe we can do something and go from there. King Randy, are you on Instagram? I don't know if you've seen that I'm on Instagram now. Hopefully. I'm going to try and go to Lafayette next year. That's on my bucket list. Same thing going to Iowa, to the show up there, to the Nationals in Iowa. That'd be really neat. What's my Instagram? It is the letter T, the letter N, the letter C, Toy Tractors. Nothing too fancy, just TNC, Toy Tractors on Instagram. I figured you'd have one. Awesome. All right, everyone. Well, I'm going to end the video or end the live feed here. I've enjoyed talking to everyone. We actually had 7 people watching tonight. That's a new personal best. Hopefully that will only get bigger with time. I know we're dang near touching 375 subscribers on our channel. Hopefully that will only continue to grow. I'd love to see approximately 450 by the end of the year. I don't know if that's going to happen, but it's a dream. So, but anyways, I hope everyone has had a good night. I've enjoyed talking to everyone. Stay safe. Thank you. I have nice talking to you too. I hope everyone has a good night. Stay safe. As always, keep your furrows straight, and we will see you later.